Eighth question. Discuss the continuity of the function f of x is equal to. We have three values for f of x. 2x if x is then 0. 0 if 0 less than equal to x less than equal to 1. And 4x if x is greater than 1. We have three values for f of x. What you have to check, discuss the continuity means you have to check for less than all the values which are less than 0, equal to 1, in between 0 and 1, equal to again 0, equal to 1, in between 0 and 1, and then greater than 1. Okay, so you have 5 cases again. First case is you are taking let C be any number which is less than 0. Okay, when C is less than 0, what will be f of C? The function which you will take is 2x for f of x. What will be f of C? 2c. Okay, now limit x tends to C, f of x will be limit x tends to C 2x. Instead of f of x, you write 2x because it is less than 0 and you get 2. Therefore, you have f of C is same as limit x. Okay. Now, for your second case, it is again equal to 0. Again, important case is when C is equal to 0. You have to prove for left, right, as well as at the point. What will be f of 0 for the second case? F of 0 is where you will substitute when where you have equal to. Okay, here you have x equal to 0. So now you have to check for LHN, which is equal to limit x tends to 0 minus f of x, which is limit x tends to 0. Instead of f of x, you will write this 2x. Which will be, again, you will take the limit. So you will just replace your x with 0. You get 2 in. Now RHL will be limit x tends to 0 plus equal to limit x tends to 0. Replace your f of x value with greater than 0. X, when x is greater than 0, the function value is itself 0. It RHS also to be. Therefore, you can say RHL equal to LHL equal to. Therefore, here you got f is continuous for all those values which are less than 0. Here it is f is continuous for all the values, sorry, for x equal to 0, right? Continuous at x equal to. If 3 is clear, c is equal to 1. For c equal to 1, f of 1, at the point you have to check f of 1 means you have to check it at where you have equal to 1. So your function is 0. Now LHL is limit x tends to 1 minus f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to 1. What is f of x here? Left hand limit means you have to check for less than 0. Less than 0 is 2x. So you will replace it with 2x. 2x. And what is the value of x here, which you have to replace? 1. So you'll get 2 as your answer. Okay. Now RHL is limit x tends, sorry, 1 minus, no, less than 1 is 0. Okay. We have checked for 0. Here you have less than 1 means this is the function you have to take. So it will be again 0. So LHL equal to at the point. Now you have to check for 1 plus f of x, where you will get limit x tends to 1 greater than 1. That is your function value is 4x. And instead of x, you will write 4. Okay, x. 4 into 1 will be 4. Okay, instead of x, you have to write 1 so that the RHL becomes 4. What can you say about this? RHL is not equal to LHL equal to f of 1. Therefore, the function is not continuous at x equal to 1. Okay, function is not continuous at x equal to 1. Now, one more case is there, which is when your c is greater than any c which is greater than 1, whether it is continuous or not, you have to check. For that also, case 5, you have let c be any number which is greater than 1. We can get as f of c is this function you will take, you'll get 4c. And limit x tends to c, f of x will be limit x tends to c. What is f of x again taken as 4x. Replace your value of c with x, you will get 4c. You can say that f of c is same as limit x tends to c, f of x. Therefore, the function is continuous for all those values which are greater than 1. So what is your last conclusion? Discuss the continuity means you can say that the function is continuous everywhere except at x equal to 1. Therefore, f is continuous everywhere except at x equal to 1. Understood? Except at x equal to 1. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 16. F of x is equal to, have again three values, minus 2 if x is less than or equal to minus 1, 2x if x is lying between minus 1 and 1 including 1, and 2 if x is greater than 1. Okay. Here what all cases you have to check? Case 1 will be less than minus 1, only less than minus 1, then at the point equal to minus 1, then in between minus 1 and 1 where 1 is not included, then equal to 1 and greater than 1. Okay. Case 1 is you have to consider a C, let C belongs to R, where C is such that it is less than minus 1. So you get it as f of C. Which function you will use? Less than minus 1. So you will use minus 2. F of C will be directly minus 2 because you don't have anything as x. Now limit x tends to C, f of x will also be limit x tends to C. Instead of f of x, you have to write minus 2. You get minus 2. You can say that the function is continuous for all those values which are less than minus 1. Okay, this is your case 1. Now for case 2, you have to choose your C to be equal to minus 1. Let C be equal to minus 1. Okay. For this, what you will do? First, you have to check for f of minus 1, f of minus 1. Where this equal to sign is there, that function you need to check. So, x is equal to minus 1 is giving you minus 2. Here, your function value will be minus 2. Okay. Then LHL, which is limit x tends to 1. This is minus 1. So, minus 1 minus 1 left power में आप minus लिखोगे, ठीक है? And this is f of x. Limit x tends to minus 1. Again, I am just replacing the function value, which is for less than. LHL का कौन सा डालोगे आप? See, this is greater than minus 1. This is less than minus 1 and equal to. दोनों इसी में है. तो less than के लिए आप यही डालोगे minus 2. You are getting the function LHL as minus 2. Now for RHL, limit x tends to minus 1 plus minus 1 के right side, say f of x. So limit x tends to minus 1. Which f of x you will replace? This one, 2x. Now you have to replace your x value with minus 1. So you get 2 into minus 1, which is, so getting all the three values to be equal means f of minus 1 is equal to LHL equal to RHL. Therefore, f is continuous at equal to minus 1. So for x equal to minus 1, you are getting the function to be continuous. Next case. Case 3 will be what? you have to take any value which is lying between -1 and 1. Let C be a number which is in between -1 and 1. Okay. Now what will be f of c? F of c will be, यहाँ देखो f of x होता 2x. You'll get f of c to be 2. Our limit extends to c, f of x will be, limit extends to c, what will be f of x? 2x. Again giving you tips to c. Therefore, the function is continuous for all those c or for all those x such that -1 less than x less than 1. In between -1 and 1, the function is continuous. Next case, what will be that? You have to check the continuity at case 4 at x equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1. First, f of 1 you will take here, you have equal to 1. So the function will be 2 into 1, which is 2. Now LHL is equal to limit x tends to 1 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 1. You have to replace the function values less than 1 भी यहीं पे है तो 2x. X में replace करोगे 2x and you will replace your x with 1. So you get here as 2 into 1, which is 2. Now RHL. RHL is limit x tends to 1 plus f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to 1 f of x, which you will replace when it is greater than 1. You have to take the function as 2. Here you will have 2. You don't have anything as x to be replaced, so you get 2. All the 3 you are getting 2. Therefore, f of 1 equal to RHL equal to LHL. That is, it is continuous at x equal to 1. Okay, last case in which you have to take any c which is greater than 1. Case 5. Let c be greater than. For f of c, you will have the function where whatever value it is, if it is greater than 1, your function value is 2. Now limit x tends to c, f of x is limit x tends to c, 2. Again the function value is 2. Getting 2. Therefore, f of c is equal to limit x tends to c, f of x. That is, f is continuous for all those x which are all x greater than. What is your last conclusion? You got all the things to be continuous, right? You don't have any discontinuity. So what will be you writing at last? Therefore, the function is continuous everywhere. Or you can say that it does not have any point of discontinuity. That is, f doesn't have any point of discontinuity. Since they are asking about continuity, this is enough, right? If they are asking for discontinuity, you can write this sentence. Okay? Both are the same meaning. Clear? That is your 16. You have to find a relationship between a and b so that the function f defined by f of x is equal to ax plus 1 if x is less than or equal to 3 and bx plus 3 if x is greater than 3. Okay, and this is given to be is continuous at x equal to 3. So this is what they have given. They are saying that the function is continuous at x equal to 3 and we have to use that concept to get the relationship between a and b. Now, what is the concept related to continuity? F is continuous at x equal to 3 means at the point LHL, which is limit x tends to 3 minus f of x and limit x tends to 3 plus f of x, all should have the same value. That means all the three should coincide, right? So we are using this concept in order to get the relation between A and B. Here we are applying what is f of 3 actually equal to 3 में जो होगा उसी को लेना है. F of 3 will be A into instead of x you are writing 3. Limit x tends to 3 minus f of x. F of x कौन सा replace करोगे again? Less than 3. So you will have ax plus b equal to right hand. You have bx plus 3. Greater than 3 is bx plus 3. What you have the definition to be, and here you are getting 3a plus 1. Here what you will get instead of this x, you are replacing it with 3 now in this step, right? So again you are getting 3a plus 1. Same thing. Here what you will get, instead of x we are replacing with 3 means you will get 3b plus 3, right? So you can take 3 are equal means they are not different. Here you have the same thing. You can just equate any two. Any two means in दोनों को नहीं करना है. b plus 3 implies from here you just find out what is the relation connecting a and b. You have 3a minus 3b, और else आपको a equal to करके भी लिख सकते हैं because 3a और b का relation चाहिए. 3a को यहाँ रखो, बाकी वहाँ ले जाओ. 3b plus 3 minus 1 will give you plus 2, or else a is equal to 3b plus 2 by 3. So this is the relation connecting a and b. Got it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Want me to wait?
No, ma'am.
18th one. You have to find the value of lambda for which the function given is continuous at x equal to 0, and you have to again check the continuity at x equal to 1. Okay. So f of x is given to be lambda into x square minus 2x if x is less than or equal to 0 and 4x plus 1 x is greater than 0. This is the function given. You have to check the continuity at x equal to 1. That means they are saying the function is continuous at x equal to 1. At that time, what will be the value of lambda? Okay. For the function to be continuous at x equals 0, what is the value of lambda? So what we will take, if f is continuous at x equal to 0, then what all we will get? Then we have f of 0 should be equal to LHL equal to RHL. Or you can write limit x tends to 0 minus f of x equal to limit x tends to 0 plus f of x, right? Now what is f of 0? Again equal to 0 here you have. So you will get here as this function. And this function you have to replace lambda into, you have to replace x with 0. So we'll get lambda into 0 square minus 2 into 0 equal to limit x tends to 0 minus. Again f of x less than 0 will have this function which is lambda into x square minus 2x. And RHL will have this function value. We'll have limit x tends to, and when we are replacing, we did not write 0 minus here. X tends to 0, 4x plus 1. Okay. Now here what you are getting? Lambda into 0. 0. Here you will replace your 0 sorry, x with 0. So you'll get lambda into 0 square minus 2 into 0, which is again 0. Here again you will replace your x with 0. So you'll get 4 into 0 plus 1, which is 1. Can this be satisfied for any lambda? 0 is equal to 1. This is impossible, right? Since this is not possible, no value of lambda makes the function continuous at x equal to 0. Understood the conclusion? No value of lambda. आप lambda में जो भी डालो आपको मिलने वाला तो यही है condition और ये condition wrong है. LHL not equal to RHL. Okay. So no value of lambda will make the function continuous at x equal to 0. Understood? For any value, आप जो भी value डालोगे, function continuous नहीं होने वाला. Got it? If you have got all the three to be equal, आप बोल सकते हो कि lambda की कोई भी value में आप इसको because वहाँ पे lambda depend ही नहीं कर रहा है, lambda is going on. यहाँ पे नहीं है ना? It's not coming, so you can just say that for any value of lambda, this is not possible. Therefore, the function is not continuous. Clear? Now you have to check the continuity at x equal to 1. Right? Conclusion you understood? Okay. Now we are just checking whether the function is continuous at x equal to 1 or not. What about the continuity at x equal to 1? So we have to check the continuity at x equal to 1. For that we will just take f of 1. What is f of 1? F of 1 is c greater than 0 में ही आएगा ये function, right? At the point ho, yeah, less than, greater than, everything you will have this function only. So there the continuity is not actually altered because function change ही नहीं कर रहा है तो continuity भी change नहीं करेगा. आप इसमें 4 into 1 plus 1 डालोगे, which is getting 5. Now when you take left hand limit, actually you need not write that left and right because यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही greater than 0 में सारा यही एक function है. So x tends to 0, 1 minus या 1 plus लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, यहाँ सिर्फ 1 चलेगा. Now if you want, again you can take, but the function will not change. You have to just replace f of x with 4x plus 1 only. Because for all greater than 0, you have the same function. Okay. 1 यहाँ पे है, 0 ये है, तो 0 से बड़ा जो भी function, so यहाँ पे आप जो neighborhood लोगे, this and this is your 1 minus, your 1 plus, right? So at these 2 points, the function is also always 4x plus 1. That's why it is not necessary to check for left and right in this one. Okay. 4 into 1 plus 1, which is again 5. 1 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 1. Again, you will substitute the function's value as 4x plus 1, which is 4 into 1 plus 1. Therefore, the function is continuous at x equal to 1 for any value of lambda. Okay, यहाँ पे lambda depend ही नहीं कर रहा, हमने वो function ही नहीं लेना है, ठीक है? So you can say that the function is continuous at x equal to 1 for any value of lambda. There कोई भी value डालो वहाँ function continuous नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे कोई भी value lambda का ले लो function हमेशा continuous ही रहेगा. Understood the difference? Since all the three are equal. Here, next one. Show that the function defined by g of x is equal to x minus greatest integer of x is discontinuous at all integral points. You have to show that it is discontinuous. See, one is x, the other one is greatest integer of x. Already we have discussed that greatest integer of x is discontinuous at all integral values, right? हमने ग्राफ देखा था और वो स्टेप फंक्शन जैसा आता था, and at all the integral values the function was having a jump there. It was having left side different value, right side different value. Okay, That's why this function is discontinuous. Now we are saying that and g of x equal to x is always continuous. So subtraction of a continuous and a discontinuous आपको discontinuous मिल रहा है, ये हम check कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, ठीक है? This will be always continuous. This is always discontinuous. At which point? At integral points. But इस problem में आप separate नहीं बोलोगे. We are just taking it. Okay. Now how we need to do is g of x of this is discontinuous means again g of at any point at any integral value. So we are just taking let c be an integer. Any integer, okay? Because we have to check the discontinuity at all integral points. That's why we are taking c to be an integer. It is important that we are taking c belongs to z. That is c element of z. Okay. Now at that time, g of c will be what? G of c minus greatest integer of, right? Again, LHL आपको देखना है. LHL का मतलब हुआ limit x tends to c minus f of x. Now when I say c minus, this will not change. C minus means हम c minus को suppose c minus h करके replace करते हैं, ठीक है? Let us take c as or your x as c minus h. That means x tends to c, but it is from the left side. That means जब हम limit डालते हैं x tends to c minus या c की जगह हम h tends to 0 डालते हैं. Okay? c minus h का मतलब समझ में आया? It is showing that it is reaching c, approaching c from the left side of c. Understood? C, its neighborhood. This point will be c minus h. This point will be c plus h. क्योंकि यहाँ पे दो में चेक करना है, हमें वो वैल्यू चेंज होगा, वो दिखाने के लिए ऐसे लिखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो c माइनस को मैं चेंज करके लिख रही हूँ यहाँ पे let h tends limit h tends to 0 f of c minus h. You understood what I have done? I have just replaced x as c minus h. Now as x tends to c, h will tends to 0. So the limit changes to h tends to 0. Why? Because you don't have any x here now. Now I'm just replacing it with the function value. Your g, no? What is your function taken as? X minus greatest integer of x. So here instead of x you will have x minus, sorry, g of c minus x is replaced with the function x minus greatest integer of x minus, sorry, greatest integer of x. So x की जगह आप c minus h डालोगे, then greatest integer of c minus h. Now c minus h यहाँ again limit है, limit h tends to 0. Okay. Now whenever I say c minus h, then h tends to 0 means this will become c minus 0 हो जाएगा, right? ये क्या हो जाएगा? Greatest integer का definition क्या है? If c is an integer, c minus h will be a value which is less than c. Understood? Now suppose c is 1. It is an integer. So greatest integer of c minus h चाहिए means उसके neighborhood में आ रहा है. Any point which is less than 1. Less than 1 का value यहाँ पे क्या आता है? वो जो value था at minus 1 you will get, it will be some 0 point something. Suppose का value कितना आएगा? Greatest integer लगोगे तो आपको 0 आएगा, right? Understood? So when I take c minus h, greatest integer of c minus h, my answer will be, we have already done in your greatest integer function में हमने discontinue दिखाने के लिए ये लिया था. c minus h का answer कितना आया था? It was c minus 1. It will be a number less than the original integer. Understood? Because integer minus 1 आ रहा है. Suppose आप 1 ले रहे हो, 1 minus h is every time a small number. Suppose it is this one. So इसका greatest integer आपको लेना है means 0 point something है, आप लेंगे 0.99 whatever it is, वो लोगे तो वो आपको देगा तो यही whatever number you have here, 0 point आ गया means the greatest integer will be 0 which you can drop out of from, right? Out of it. So what you will get here? C minus 1. This clear? Greatest integer of c minus h is always c minus 1. And what will be greatest integer of c plus h? तो वो 1 point something हो गया. तब वो क्या आता है? ये वाला वैल्यू लेता है. 1 plus 0 point something. So 1 point will give you only 1. So यहाँ पे आएगा वो. This is clear? This is very important because that's what we are replacing here. C minus, we give you 1. So LHL of this function is 1. Now what about RHL? You have taken as limit x tends to c plus g of x, which is again limit h tends to 0. What I am taking is g of c plus h in order to say that it is greater than c. Because we don't have any other function, we have only this one. उसी में replace करना है, इसीलिए ऐसे ले रहे हैं, ठीक है? Limit h tends to 0. We'll get here. G of will give you c plus h minus of c plus h, greatest integer of c plus h. Okay, and what will this give you? When you substitute limit, this will become c. What about this? Greatest integer of c plus h will also give you c. C minus c is c. You are getting left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. That is enough to show that the function is not continuous at the integral point. Okay, since LHL not equal to RHL, and this will give you the value which coming out of it. That means अगर ये c को आप कोई value ले रहे हो तो उसके हिसाब से आएगा. Anyway, it will not match with these things. Okay, यहाँ c कुछ number होगा, suppose 1 होगा, और ये इसका greatest integer जो होगा 1 होगा. 0 बोल सकते हैं आप. Greatest integer of c अगर वो एक integer है तो c minus c आएगा. It is 0. As you can say that here this and this have the same value, but LHL not equal. LHL not equal to RHL will give you equal to f of n. The point implies that f is discontinuous at all. क्या बोल सकते हैं? F is discontinuous at all integral points. Yeah. You understood the way how to do for this greatest integer function? Here, do you have next class? That's why I'm just stopping. Okay, here. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bye.